Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. In our last episode, we completed Chapter 10, and in doing so we were able to liberate the city of Trucea from the Eastern forces in the Veridian Civil War. And again, just to remind everybody, we are on the western side of the conflict, and we are up against the Eastern forces, which include Prime Minister Casimir. So let's jump into Chapter 11, Deadly Gambit. The Eastern forces are off balance. Time to take the fight to their turf. Their main base of operations lies ahead at Fort Eureeka. The Eastern Army's attempt to achieve a quick victory over the West proved impossible. This battle has shifted the balance of power back into the West's favor. The casualties are already mounting. Both sides are struggling to overcome public outcry and rumblings of mutinies in their armies. Memories of the hardships of the Succession War are still fresh in people's minds. Craig finds himself involved in the war through circumstances beyond his control. Casimir seems determined to take the throne at any cost. But how is Casimir one step ahead at every turn? Craig is determined to confront Casimir directly to get answers and ultimately to seek justice. It seems the only path is to win this war. So, Craig resolves to stay the course and lead his forces against the Eastern armies. It seems that the whims of war leaves him with little choice. Alright, well here we are. So let's, first off, before we do anything else, let's check out our conversations we can have here. Alright, looks like Craig and Raskuja can have a conversation. Heart of the Jungle. Raskuja, join me for a moment?
I will comply as the human requests.
Not in order. I just want to talk. I know so little about your people. What is your homeland like?
Baraktor homeland is deep within what humans call Island of Sinara, very far reaches of this world. Jungle outside is dangerous, filled with many aggressive beasts. But when one reaches Baraktor villages, one reaches jungle paradise. Baraktor grow jungle fruits that are desired around world. Perhaps someday you taste.
That sounds amazing. Why in the world would one even leave?
Baraktor people struggle. Many years ago, human lands contact us with more. We trade goods, we mutual prosper. Baraktor expand and grow population. But since recent years, isolation. Baraktor no longer can support self completely. Our warrior class finding opportunity as mercenaries, such as Raskuja. We buy what need from human lands to sustain Baraktor people. Raskuja have many, as you say, nephew and niece, need food, clothing. Raskuja's clan elevate him to high status in return for human money earned.
I see. Taking care of little Baraktor cubs. You are an honorable man, or cat. Catman?
Raskuja is always happy to share, this conversation considered free of cost.
Oh, well, what a relief. It's kind of interesting to get the backstory on the Baraktor. Again, I'm very much reminded of the Khajiit from the Elder Scrolls franchise. Looks like Craig and Lysander can have a conversation here, and it's Ponderings on Modernity. Lysander, I'm glad we finally get a chance to slow down and reflect. What do you think of the museum? I never did care for modern art. Splashes of color here and there. 9th century is more to my liking. There is beauty and virtue in depicting the real and the true. Indeed, as there is vice in distorting it, as 10th century pretenders would do well to learn. Yeah, I can see that. And in regards to the beauty of our civilization itself, its architecture, it seems stripped away in the very same regard, making way for more coldly utilitarian designs. It is as if those who drive culture today prefer to mock the pursuit of beauty rather than embrace it. Why do you think that is? Veridia has subjected itself to a lot more war than for most of the last millennium. Yes, that is part of it, but at least now I take solace knowing that there still exists two connoisseurs of proper culture in the world. Was it really the Succession War? In my view, there has been a creeping, grinding cultural upheaval since the Ethereum crisis ended. However, I do believe that the shock to the fabric of our society wrought by the Succession War exposed the festering wound for all to see. So one may very well conclude that the Succession War was solely responsible for this feeling. This intuitive feeling so many of us know but are unable to properly convey. That something is not quite right. That purpose has been stripped away from our lives. And how do we get it back? Just as it did not decay overnight, it will not be restored quickly, perhaps not even in our lifetimes. But one thing we do know is that you are now the beacon of salvation for the Denari faithful. Broader purpose may have to come from you for the time being. You expect a lot from me, friend. If not you, then who? That avaricious snake Casimir? Men like him cannot inspire nor truly shape the future. I cannot do it alone. Continue to walk the path of righteousness, and you will always have me and so many others committed to your cause without reservation. Thank you. Clearly, Lysander is a man of deep thoughts. He seems to be a bit of a philosopher and a very learned individual. So, some interesting conversations there. It's always nice to get sort of the backstory on some of the characters and to learn more about the Barrack Tor as well. All right, so that takes care of the conversations. So now we can take a look at our situation. So unfortunately, we don't have any additional research scrolls, so we won't be able to do any research. Let's go to the marketplace and see what the trader has for us here. All right, so we've got dragon scale armor, which reduces damage taken from dragons, does reduce max health. I'm not super keen on it. Cloak of Cunning, greatly reduced chance to being critically hit. That's not bad, but I think I'm going to hold off. I will buy the Mint Leaves of Magic. And I'll buy some iron as well, because why not? And you know what? Lightning Affinity's not too bad. Let's grab that. Vengeance, I'm not super keen on. We've got the Apprentice Spellbook, which increases magic at the cost of arm and strength. It also increases skill. I mean, that's fairly standard. I'm probably going to hold off. This unit is more likely to be targeted by enemies in battle. I think we've already got a bunch of copies of that. Executioner unit has a chance for an extra action for every enemy below 25% health at the end of combat. That could be useful, but I think I'll maybe hold off on buying that. You know what? I'll grab some... Well, hang on. I might not buy the horses. Let's see what we've got for recruitables here. We do have a priestess, an imposing priestess. So the priestess is more likely to be targeted, which is kind of not what we want. We've got a pretty decent Valkyrie here with a dark affinity. Of course, is a mercenary. We'd have to keep that in mind. Swordmaster, and then we've got just sort of our standard troopers here, including a medic that is dark affinity. So why don't we go and organize our forces here? So... a lot of things to take into consideration from last time. So one thing I do notice right off the hop, we do have Slayer Alphonse, and this is that golden mercenary that we recruited. I believe similar to our Dragon Rider, this is another unique character. So let's form a squad with Slayer Alphonse. The reason I'm forming a squad with him rather than adding him into an existing squad is because he's got that mercenary, which makes it more expensive for him unless he's the leader. So let's have him lead a squad, and what we'll do is we will move him right up to the front line, and then we'll have to figure out who we want to add into his squad. All right, so that takes care of that. So now... Oh, and we have Sunstones now. That's the other big development for us. That's going to make a big difference. I noticed that Cloud Render here we have Thorax, who can change... Yes, he can become a full dragon, so let's do that. That's going to buff some of his stats pretty dramatically, actually. Big strength, magic, and skill increase. Excellent. And now we can start working on CP gain to be able to become a red, blue, or a silver dragon, hopefully. And I think our other dragon is actually very close as well. Quasud, yeah, is almost there. So very, very close there as well. That's fantastic. All right, so we have a couple of units as well that I see the gold increase arrow, which means they are a tier 3 unit that has maxed out CP gain and is now ready to be promoted into the gold version of that unit. And just to remind everybody, we did that already with Barnabas. You can see here he's got that golden color to his armor, and that makes them that much stronger. So I think, I'm assuming we have to be fairly reserved with our use of the item that does this. So let's just take a look. It is the, if I can find it, the Proof of Merit. That's the item. Using a tier 3 unit with max CP to upgrade them to a gold version of their current class, but the unit will no longer be able to change class. So I do have to be, I think, a little bit careful with this, just because if I'm using these willy-nilly, I might want more of them later and have better units to upgrade, and then I run out of my Proof of Merit. So I think I'm going to use it on Armin. He's a very, very good... he's a very good unit. We've already got him with Bodyguard. He's committed. So I'm going to use it on him. Oh, yeah, and look at that boost. He gets, you know, an extra almost, what, 30, about 30 extra health. Boosts his strength, his magic, and his skill. Plus, it makes him look cool, too. So let's do it. Excellent. So he's now golden. Like I said, though, I have to be very careful with how I use those. Now, I noticed we've got a couple of these basic human male infantry that can get promoted. Diana has one, Craig has one, and Abigail has one. So now the question is just, you know, how we want to kind of deal with them. So let's just take a look at Hadrian here. So I do notice that Hadrian does have a water affinity, which does increase magic, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know... turning one of these guys into an apprentice probably wouldn't be the worst idea ever, just to have a little bit more magic users and potential for magic damage. Now, the thing that I was hoping for is to continue to use Craig's squad and maybe Diana's squad to keep leveling up more of these units and just have them available. And then we can allocate them out to, like, Slayer Alphonse's squad, for example. So let's just take a look at Abigail's unit here. Let's check out... I'm curious about the affinity. Emmerich is also water. And where's the other one? Diana's squad, I think. Let's see. Oh, all three of them are water. Okay. So if we take a look, just want to go back to the tutorial, take a look. So you can see here that water affinity has more health, less strength, less skill, and a little bit more magic. So that wouldn't be a bad affinity to use for, say, a magic user like an apprentice, but it's not the worst thing ever for a defensive unit. So let's change Hadrian's class over to a soldier. We can always change the affinity as well. We might even consider doing that now. Let's see, what kind of items do we have in that regard? So we have Earth affinity, which would more health, less skill. Lightning is more strength and skill, but at the cost of health and loyalty. Fire is strength and loyalty at the cost of magic, which is probably the one I'm the most keen on for my fighters. So let's use fire affinity on Hadrian here. There we go. And then what we'll do is we will remove Hadrian from this group. What I think I'm going to do is add Hadrian in to my newly created squad with Slayer Alphonse. So let's add Hadrian up front. And then we'll probably add a medic into this squad, and that's going to more or less do it for their capacity, I think. So why don't we go and recruit one here? Let's go back to the marketplace. We can recruit that medic that has the dark affinity. And then let's go back to Slayer Alphonse's group. And there we go. We can add our medic in like that. Now, this is going to be a very basic squad, but hopefully they're going to be able to work effectively because, again, that champion is so strong up front. Now, I noticed there's a few other units that can evolve, and one of them here is Sybil's Apprentice. Let's see what we can do with Norman here. Oh, check it out. Okay, so we can turn Norman into a Fire Mage, an Ice Mage, or a Lightning Elemental Mage. Now, the only thing is that does require one of our Sunstones, and those are a fairly precious resource as we don't have too many of them right now. Now, I can always do some exchanging of other resources for the Sunstones, but I don't necessarily want to go too aggressive with them. Let's see the difference here. So the Fire Mage, powerful fire elemental magic that hits the entire target row. The Ice Mage does an area of effect chill on target, and the Lightning Mage hits an entire column, target column. Okay, so the only thing is, though, Norman's magic isn't quite enough to become a Fire or a Lightning Mage, and I think I want one of those two over an Ice Mage, as I already do have a pretty good Ice Mage in the other squad, and I'm a little more keen on damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Norman here, and I'm going to give him a Mint Leaf of Magic, up his magic slightly, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change him into a Lightning Mage. Very cool. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm excited to have one of them, and they look pretty neat, too, with their yellow hat, yellow staff, and yellow boots. So Sybil's squad has now had a pretty massive upgrade. They're a lot more powerful. Let's just check out her artifacts real quick. Yeah, I think Sybil's in really good shape now to be able to do some pretty good work. Okay, so now we have to decide where are we going to spend these other two Sunstones. You know, Abigail has 2 units that can be promoted, and so does Cloudrender. I'm thinking Abigail might be the better choice, so let's take a look. Yeah, so Sophia, I think, has enough strength to become a Paladin. Yeah, you need 35, and she's got 36, so let's do Sophia here. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we've got that unit now. That's great. Paladin in that squad. I also see that Diana has a Paladin that can be, turned into the gold version. But I'm gonna hold off on that just because I don't want to use those, like I said, too willy-nilly and end up regretting using them all up. And so I'm not as keen on promoting that Paladin. And our fighter here in the back, we still haven't changed his class. So the question now is, does Diana's squad still need a rear guard, or should we just go for damage here and change Jeffrey into an apprentice? I suppose another option would be to turn him into light infantry or something. I'm kind of keen on trying out an apprentice, so let's do it. I mean, again, I might regret it, but we'll go with an apprentice for that back row. That just means that Diana's not going to have a rear guard. That's the important thing to remember there. What else? I was going to say Stefan's squad. I notice here that we don't quite have enough room, but if we were to remove a few of these artifacts, we could probably add another unit into this stack. And it might be good to add light infantry rather than... Because I think if we were to add, let's say we added a healer or something. Yeah, we don't have enough capacity. But I want this squad to stay as light infantry as they currently are so that they can ambush. So let's see if maybe we can... for example, Raskuja's squad is light infantry, which is very good for them. They are very close to being able to add another unit into this stack. I think adding a unit would cost 12, and we would get... Yeah, we're not quite there, but we're very close with Raskuja's group. So let's see, though. If I were to take, say, Abigail's unit, change class of that unit in the back, and turn him into, say, a skirmisher, or... I can't become a rogue, but I could become a skirmisher. You know what? I guess the other option would be light cavalry. But I think we're going to go... We want light infantry, so let's go skirmisher. We haven't really had too many of these guys yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to remove the light skirmisher. And then we're going to go over to Stefan's squad. We're going to remove the artifacts, I think. We'll get rid of the shinobi gi. Does that give us enough? Okay, we're at 10. What if we remove the other artifact? Ooh, that only gives us 1. Oh, but you know what? We have that elegant blade, and I'm guessing... Yeah, Cloudrender had it. I don't think we're necessarily going to need Kesh's toolkit. I mean, we can always re-equip these items when we start the mission. So let's see. If we go to the artifacts, we go to the toolkit, we remove that. I think we can then remove the elegant... Yeah, we're good. So now we can get rid of the elegant blade, free that up, give it to Stefan. Perfect. And then, yes, I think we can add in our... Yes, we can. Excellent. Very, very nice there. So now, might even be worth putting Emmerich up front now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, we can go like this. Let's just see which one of these rogues is weaker. Farzan is weaker. We'll move Reza up here. We'll move Farzan back. And then Emmerich can move up to the front. There. So this is a bit of a ramshackle squad, but at least we've got some... You know what, we can even move our bowman in the back over one. Yeah, there we go. At least we've got this squad, you know, pretty well equipped for units at least. Now, Craig's group has space to add something else, so let's go back and see what we can recruit once again to the marketplace. Again, we could grab a mercenary, but I'm more inclined to just grab another... Well, hang on. Let's see what they have for traits here. I mean, we've got Warrior Hubris, which is... Let's see what that is. Unit gains resistance to Magician and Dragon attacks as strength increases. That's not bad. You know, in this light infantry with disarm, unit has a chance based on skill to prevent its primary target from counterattacking in the same battle. That's not bad at all. And then Julius with unscathed. Enemies cannot critical hit this unit. Definitely don't... Ooh, and you know what? Light affinity. Let's grab Julius. Now, the only question is, if we go to Craig's squad, can we perhaps add Julius in? Oh, and we can. Perfect. And my hope is that Julius can gradually, over time, improve his loyalty, and then hopefully we'll have a very strong unit that we can rely on. And that light affinity is nice. Maybe we can even have him lead his own squad eventually. Jules' squad here, I think, if I remember right, yeah, Jules maxed out his CP, but I don't think we can actually change his class. No, he's not able to become a warbow at the moment. He doesn't have enough strength, sadly. Part of it is he does have a water affinity, which isn't really helping. So I wonder if we were to change that. Let's just see. If we go to Jules and we were to give him, say, like, lightning affinity... That would be much better for him as an archer anyway. His loyalty would go down, though, which isn't ideal. Or loyalty growth, I guess. That would get him to 37. You know what? Let's try it. There's a lightning affinity change. And then what if we give him the roast beef of might? I think we could actually change him over to a warbow then, potentially. Because we have 2 of the iron and 2 of the obsidian. And he would be at 38 strength, and his CP is max, so I think we could turn him into a warbow. You know what? Let's see if we can do that. It's a bit of a gamble. I don't know. Because he's a special character, I don't know if we can do it, but let's try it. Okay, we boosted his strength. Now let's try it. Yes, we can. All right, here we go. Let's turn Julius into a warbow. Oh, nice. And he retains his kind of unique look, but his bow changes. That's very cool. Heck yeah, let's do it. All right, there we go. We got our first warbow. And then the only other units we were thinking about maybe promoting would be these 2 acolytes. But, you know, to be perfectly honest, I want to save that Sunstone for if some of my priestesses get to be able to be promoted. So I think this is about as good as it's going to get for us. So now let's just do a quick overview and see if there's any items we can equip artifact-wise for our squads. Ooh, and we have this Ace of Spades. All squads on all teams within 3 tiles take 15% more damage. Ooh, now that would affect our own units as well, so that's a bit of a gamble. I'm not super keen on that. Ooh, True Shot Bow, let's see. Oh, wow, big skill increase and capacity only +2. Let's give that to Jules' squad. That's going to be super useful. And then that's probably good. We could give him a steel arming sword, I guess, but I don't think that's even really necessary. Yeah, Sybil's squad is pretty good. Barnabas's is good. Stefan's is good. Diana's got some artifacts equipped. Abigail has... Oh, yeah, we have to add another unit for Abigail. That's right. So looking at her squad, it would probably benefit from... You know, we could add some magic damage, maybe, or we could add... Let me just go back and look. So it's considered infantry. So if we go to the marketplace, what else can we recruit here real quick? Let's just see. I mean, we could grab another sword master, except I think that'd be too expensive to add in. This might be a good opportunity just for another fighter, so let's do that. And then we will go back to our army. There's Abigail. We will add in Malad here. Just to have another fighter in the back. And plus that provides some good protection, kind of a rear guard for Abigail's group. And yeah, we wouldn't have had the capacity to add in another mercenary, so that worked out pretty well. Raskuja, Narima's squad is good. Raskuja's squad is good. Lysander's group is pretty good. Eventually, I'd like to add more gunners to this group instead of those crossbowmen. Marion's squad is good. Getting pretty close to being able to add another unit, but not quite there. Conrad's group, we need to just keep getting some more leadership with Conrad. Cloud Render, her squad's looking really good. And then Slayer Alphonse. Now, one thing we could try here, I believe we have Medal of Valor. We could improve the leadership of Slayer Alphonse here. Get it up to 41. Let me just see how much it would be to add another unit. It's only 10, so you know what? Let's do it. That'll give us another unit we can add to this squad. So, let's grab Slayer Alphonse, give him that Medal of Valor. Increase his leadership slightly. And then we can add somebody. So, probably just going to add another unit into the back of the squad, so to provide a rear guard. So let's go to that marketplace and recruit Armin here, a fighter. And we will put Armin in the back of the squad to act as a rear guard and hopefully gain some experience. One thing I'm realizing, too, is that I probably need to be buying more of the basic resources as I go, because I'm noticing even, like, I'm running low on iron now, so... I mean, I am focusing a lot on heavy infantry, as you can tell. That's kind of my favorite type of unit, so that's probably a large part of it, but I just need to be careful of that. So yeah, Slayer Alphonse is good. We could equip an item here. Let's go do a steel arming sword. Cloud Render squad, same thing. Give him something basic here. Give him a sapphire ring for a little bit of magic. Conrad's group, same thing. Don't know if I have anything really worth giving them. That's only 1 cost, but... Crystal Lance. Improve the magic. You know what? Let's do that. Especially we've got a lot of magic damage potential in this squad, so I think that makes sense. You know, one thing I could do, now that I'm looking at this, is... Let's move Conrad over. And we'll put our Siren next there, and then what we'll do is we'll put Freya in the back to guard them that way, and Julius up front to guard them like that. That way we're getting some protection for our mages up front, and we're also getting a rear guard and a little bit of healing from the back as well. Hopefully that's a little more optimal. All right, so you know what? I think we're in pretty good shape here. I'm ready to go and try this next mission. The only thing I was thinking is I did get a gold and a silver arena token. However, there's something new that I've learned, and that is if I go in to the marketplace and I go to exchange. So one thing is if I do want more of these sunstones, and you know what? Maybe now that I'm here, maybe that would be worth it. Like I could sell 2 obsidian and get a single sunstone like this. So I would be buying 1 sunstone for 2 obsidian. I mean, right now the sunstones definitely are a limiting resource, so yeah, what the heck, let's do it. Hopefully I don't regret that. But the other thing is I can actually convert these arena tokens into the higher rank of them if I have multiple. So if I have multiple silvers, I can turn them into golds, and if I have multiple golds, I can turn them into platinums. And of course, the benefit there is that the higher the rank of the arena battle that you're doing, the better the rewards you're getting. So, you know what? It might be worth kind of saving them up and not necessarily, using them all right as I get them. And so in that case, I think for this example here, I'm going to hold off and see if I can get a few more of them before I do some more arena battles. As much as those arena battles are helpful because they really do give you a lot of experience. So just quick, now that I've done that, let's promote this unit here. We are going to change class of Sarah. Turn her into a... Could turn her into a Valkyrie. Or a Paladin. Let's turn her into a Valkyrie, maybe. That way... Ooh, and you know what? That uses up all of our iron, too. I don't know if the heavy cavalry still have provide cover. I think they do. You know what? Let's go with the Paladin. Yeah. All right, there we go. So now I think we're in really good shape. So let's see if we can do this. We're going to deploy and try the story battle. Isanter Palace, headquarters of the Western Army. That predictable oaf, Terranor. Like a child playing with a cannon, the man deserves not the power he wields. It should be a simple matter to overcome an oaf. Would that I could wish it true, Diana. Herald, what are we looking at? 60,000 men against our own 20,000, my lord. An unknown amount of gun and cannon divisions from the Imperial Army will be backing Terranor as well. Our first heavy cavalry has finally mobilized at Fort Eureeka, giving us some breathing room. And we have the Temple Warriors on our side. As long as we control the river, let the Eastern Army come. We will destroy bridge after bridge until their supplies run dry. Make them starve for going on the offensive. Terranor might just be dull-witted enough for that to work. You have learned nothing since the Succession War. Who is this disrespectful child? You will address this council properly. Craig, was it? This is the one who was key in recapturing Trucea. Craig. The enemy has more men and material. You cannot hope to win a war of attrition. But their army is retreating and regrouping since their loss at Trucea. The time to strike is now while they are off balance. If not now, then never. If they were to lose Fort Eureeka, it would be a painful effort for them to continue offensive operations. You can't expect me to just commit my soldiers to this. Duke Lothair, we have reason to trust in Craig's judgment. I will accept personal responsibility if Craig's plan fails. If this adventure is a failure, your personal responsibility will mean very little to us when the enemy has removed all of our heads. If we can shock Terranor with a dramatic move, he may lose his enthusiasm for war. This land does not need another generation lost. Craig, we will support you how we can. Dinar be with us. I can't guarantee anything, but a small chance is better than no chance. I sincerely hope you know what you're doing, Diana.
I do not presume to know. All that matters is that I believe.
Upper balcony, Imperial Palace at the capital.
So, not even the mighty Kuroda could best the orphan?
The one you call an orphan has many powerful allies. Your people had us believe we would go almost unopposed. We were not prepared.
So be it. There will be another chance. Did you have a chance to review my message?
Yes, you need a problem solved.
I cannot expand on why, but this mission is but one of a greater one. We will save this country, Kuroda, from itself and its past folly.
Countless men just like you have used men like me to further their ambitions from the shadows. It is a dance as old as time.
Truly a man of your craft. How honorable. I cannot stress enough the importance of timing. You must monitor the situation. When the target leaves to try to stop the war, that is when he must die. No sooner, no later.
273 targets have fallen to my hand. It will be as routine as morning tea.
What a noble life you lead. As you have been paid in advance, we must never meet again.
Dinar be with you, or whatever it is they say. The False One's army is on the move. It seems they have punched above their weight, and I have serious doubts about Duke Terranor's abilities, if I may be critical. Beatrix, time for you to go to the battlefield and reinforce the Remorg army.
Not that I mind roasting entire armies alive, but tell me, old man, why should I?
You know why, my daughter. You are destined for untold greatness. People like us, we are meant to reshape this world as we see fit. For now, we have an opportunity to grind the nobles to dust before us. The war must rage on, and drain the blood of Veridia dry, yet again. Ha ha!
All right, why not? You always did know how to sate my hunger for novelty.
Just don't put yourself in unnecessary risk, Beatrix. This is not our fight, and I cannot bear to lose you now.
Oh, relax. Just sit back and watch the barbecue.
Chapter 11, Deadly Gambit.
Bonanza! So many little toy soldiers on the battlefield just for me. Very well. If my actions today will grease the wheels of power, so be it.
Just enough to stop their momentum, Beatrix. Don't kill everyone right now. We need more time to prepare for the next phase.
Quiet, old man. I was born for this. It's time, my poor little soldiers. Come to Beatrix.
All right, well, again, a lot of developments here in the last little bit, and we've been introduced to what seems to be a new major character in Beatrix. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so Beatrix is a level 28 Archmage. Very, very strong. Oh man, we are up against a ton of units again here. Once again, it looks like we have our cavalry allies coming from Fort Findorian. And then we are at Trucea, which is our home base for this mission. Ooh, there's a gold mine there. Okay, and we've also got the enemy base over here at Fort Eureeka. So that's our objective. I do see that we've got a Denari Temple, plenty of villages. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, and there are a lot of enemies. So let's take a look and see what our mission objectives are for this one. Victory condition is to seize Fort Eureeka. Our defeat condition is Craig is defeated in battle or the enemy captures Trucea. Our challenge missions: complete the chapter within 20 turns, 15 turns, or 10 turns. Holy cow. That's going to be pretty tough to do. And then, of course, we just have to capture objectives and neutralize target squads. So, you know what? We don't even have to worry about our allies. If they end up getting killed, I guess it doesn't really matter. I do notice here that there is a pathway out of the castle that leads over this way. And then the only way, though, to get over here, it looks like this is all water. So the only way across is going to be this bridge here or these bridges here. So we're going to have to fight our way that direction either way. In terms of forces here, it looks like lots of troops in the woods here, but there's also plenty of light infantry ready to ambush us here in the woods. So we're going to want heavy infantry going this direction. So let's see. I'm thinking probably like Abigail would be good. She's very strong. Again, Diana, very, very powerful as well. Slayer Alphonse, his group is pretty strong now. And Marion, of course, being very, very powerful. So let's get Diana's group going that way. And then meanwhile, going into the open, we're going to use Barnabas for sure. Abigail as well. There's a lot of cavalry out there, so Sybil's group is going to help as well with their pikes. The spearmen up front, that is. Craig's group would also be super useful going that direction, so that's probably where we'll go. So let's put Barnabas maybe here. And then up front we can have... Probably, let's get Sybil. And then Craig will go that way. So Diana will go this way to reinforce... Or excuse me, Abigail will go this way to reinforce Diana. They might need some archery support, so let's get Narima going that way. And Jules can head down this way with us. With Craig and the rest. Now, we're going to need all hands on deck, so let's get Marion involved as well. I think less troops going down this way is actually, now that I'm looking at it, is going to be helpful. So we might not even end up sending Craig down that way. We might just use Sybil and Barnabas. So let's get Marion maybe going over this way as well. Lysander too. Really, it's just going to be a race to get this one done as quick as we can. In terms of opening objective crates and stuff, looks like we got some over here, so we're going to want Stefan going that way. It's kind of his job, along with Raskuja probably. Let's get Raskuja out. And then we can grab Cloud Render, who's going to probably want to go... Well, we're not sure which way we'll send Cloud Render, but we're definitely going to get Cloud Render going. Then we have Conrad, and we have our new Slayer Alphonse. And then I think that's everybody. I'm just looking here. Yeah, so that's all our squad. So let's deploy and see how this goes. All right. So
Repent.
Diana can go out there and just start schwacking these light infantry. Nice, good kill up front. Good healing as well. Excellent. So now it's just those two soldiers in the back, and they should be fairly easy pickings. It is nice, Diana, having a bit of magic damage as well. That's actually pretty helpful.
I must not fail.
Abigail here can move out and support Diana. Marion, let's do maybe the same. I'm just thinking it might be good to sit in the woods, even though we're going to get ambushed most likely. Thankfully, they don't have any rogues, so I don't have to worry about getting hit in the back. We'll put Marion here, and the reason I'm doing that, I want to get, if I can, I want to get Narima onto the hill. So we'll have to put one more unit out there. Let's get Lysander right here. And then what I can do is I can put Narima on the hill to provide archery support. Actually, hang on. Can she get...
Time to even the odds.
Ah, no range there. So we'll go to the hill like that. And then Stefan as well can move out. Gonna want him out there. So as I mentioned, I think we're probably going to send Sybil down this way to deal with the cavalry. So we can even put Sybil up on the hill here. Barnabas can charge all the way down and go for a kill on this cavalry here. So let's do that. Perfect. And then we should be able to finish those two horse archers without issue. Perfect. Yeah, you know, I think we need to make another squad, maybe a cavalry squad or something like that, a light cavalry squad to go along with Barnabas here. I think that would be great. So we'll move him over there. Cloud Render can head down this direction as well. Let's kind of just support Sybil here. Thinking we want Jules out there as well. Slayer Alphonse's group can go this way. Let's just see. What's the range on this cavalry? Yeah, they can go pretty much anywhere. So any unit we put out there is going to be at risk, potentially.
From my homeland.
Just looking. So, yeah, Craig can probably go...
I must stay strong.
...out the bottom here, I think. We'll put Jules in behind him just for the protection. And Raskuja I don't want to put at risk either. Conrad will go this way. All right, there we go. I think that's everybody. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, our cavalry allies are actually really strong, so I think they're going to do quite a bit of damage. Nice, taking out the archers. Gotta watch out for those spearmen, though. I think it's going to go kind of bad for them if they overcommit here and end up getting attacked by all these pikemen. Nice work, though, killing off the archers. That's great. Got some light infantry. Not bad. I'm also curious to see what's going to happen with this Beatrix. I'm assuming she's an enemy, so... She's insanely powerful at level 28, so... a little nervous about her. My archers are getting hit. They're going to be able to fire back, though. They should do some good damage in return. Oh, yeah. Big damage there. Conrad's going to take some arrows here. Ooh, ouch. That hurt. Nice. Good level up, though, for our Siren, at least. Alright, our new squad getting attacked here. Ambush on that first turn, but they can follow up now on the second turn at least. Nice, and there's a kill at the very minimum. That's pretty good. Alright, they're going to get attacked again here. Ooh, that poor medic getting annihilated. She's going to have to heal herself, I think. Nice, good heal. And we were able to at least kill off the squad leader there. Okay, Diana's going to get hit with some arrows. Nice healing. Nice, good level ups too. All in all, not too bad. Oh, shoot, and I didn't see that coming. Thankfully, though, oh yeah, good retaliation, and nobody died, thank goodness. Did not see that one coming. Ooh, now these pretty heavy melee units are going to do some work on the cavalry. Ooh, ouch. Oh man, that's not going well. You know what? I think we're going to have to send our units down there to help out, especially with that Beatrix down there. I'm really glad that I have my cavalry as well in the area because I can send them in to at least try to maybe protect that fortress. Because otherwise it's going to get captured, it looks like.
The battle lies before
Craig can move over and attack this cavalry here, so let's do that. Should be a fairly straightforward battle. Our new golden warrior up front doing pretty heavy work. Craig's squad is extremely strong. Very, very nice there. Alright, so now this unit just needs to get
How can I help, my lord?
annihilated. So we could use Raskuja, we could use Jules.
Telling me who to kill.
Wouldn't mind Raskuja maybe getting some experience here, so let's see if we can do that. Do have to be a little bit careful because this squad still does have some decent strength, but I think we'll be able to handle them. Let's try it. Hopefully I'm not being overconfident. Oh yeah, we're fine. No worries at all. I don't know what I was concerned about. Excellent. Nice. Good level ups and experience gain there. Very good for Raskuja. And then we've got Jules, who did take some punishment, but is still fine.
Got all day.
I think what we'll do is we will put... I am a little worried about the pikemen here, but I think for Barnabas, it would be good to get down there to try to protect the fort. Just because I don't want the enemy getting in there. So maybe we head down. You know what? Even if it does put us at risk, I think it's worth just getting down there like this so that we're able to... again, we're going to take damage, but we should be fine. And let's see, Sybil can just head over this way. And try and capture this town. Cloud Render can move down to assist. Jules is probably going to be best suited to just kind of go down this way. And as light infantry should be fairly easy to take on. With our units that we do have. So Narima, for example, can attack this group. So let's make that happen. Not as much damage as I was hoping. I guess that makes sense. They're light infantry and they're in the woods, so they've got pretty good protection. Lysander, though, can put some work in, so let's... Well, I have to be careful. I don't want my units getting bogged down in this fight necessarily. Slayer Alphonse, though, should be able to put some work in on these units. Yeah, let's go after Trollian here. Ooh, but my one unit is a little battered. Maybe we should go after Folk instead. Ah, what the heck, let's try it. Nice, good kill there. And good heal. Oh yeah, we're fine. Might not get the finish entirely, but at least we whittled them down pretty good. That's totally fine, I think. Good experience gain as well. And now it's really just this one that needs to die.
What's our next tactic?
I think Lysander, we need to get in there.
Where am I needed?
Diana as well. So we've got these archers here. It'd be good to get rid of them. They do have that one spearman up front. So it'd probably be good to use a heavy hitter like Abigail to deal with them. So we'll put Abigail right here. And then we will hit the squad here and hopefully do some pretty heavy damage. Excellent work. Very nice. Follow up big damage. Wonderful. Nice, and there's the kill. Good level ups, too, for Abigail's group. Alright, so then Diana can charge in and go after Sham here. See if we can make that happen. Nice, good magic damage up front. Ooh, shoot, they dazed us. Nice, good kill, though. Really good work there. That whittled that squad down pretty substantially. Marion can head over this way. And then we've got Conrad, Lysander, and Stefan
Real
to deal with
thirsty
this, what's left here. So why don't we grab Innsbruck with Stefan? Very nice. Conrad can move over here and force the surrender, I guess, of this unit. Perfect. And Lysander can step down and attack this army. Only problem is they might dodge the gunfire. Yep. Should have seen that one coming, probably. Probably not the best squad to be using for this particular fight. Yep. Yeah, dang it. I didn't think that one through all the way. That's okay, though. Unfortunately, though, this squad is now going to be able to ambush us. Thankfully, they can't get to our archers, so we should be relatively safe. I think we'll be fine. Just not my best use of units. I probably should have used maybe Stefan instead of Lysander to go after this one. Or actually, maybe even Conrad's group to go after that squad. But in any case, I think we can end it there. Ouch, the cavalry not doing so hot all of a sudden. Ooh, yikes. That did not go well. They're whittling them down, but it's costing them a lot of damage and health. That squad's wiped out. I mean, they are having success, but it's costing a lot of cavalry. Alright, now it's the enemy's turn. Let's see what they do. Oh boy, and that Archmage is almost in attack range here. So there's that ambush effect where we didn't get to attack the first round. Alright, so they're attacking us, but we should be able to retaliate and just wipe this squad out entirely. Shouldn't be too big of a problem for us, I think. Excellent. So there's a good kill. Okay. Archers are firing at us. We should be fine. Ooh, Priestess took a lot of damage, but thankfully was able to heal it. Good level up for our soldier up front, too. Okay, they're moving across the bridge. We should be able to deal with that with what we've got. Oh, shoot. Yeah, our cavalry down there, our allies just getting wiped out. Yeah, I've got Barnabas down there. He's going to need some help, though. He can't do it all by himself down there. Especially because our allies are just getting minced, as you can see here. I mean, at least they're taking a lot of the enemy with them, but I was really surprised that there was no mission objectives that had anything to do with the with my allies here. Okay, our turn. So now let's see what we can do. Oh, nice little bit of healing for Marion. Just from being close to the village here that we captured. That's one of our research upgrades, if I remember right. Slayer Alphonse can move in and deal with Trollian. I think that would probably be a good move for us. Let's make that happen. Shouldn't be too big of an issue for us here. Ooh, that dodge, though. Oh, shoot, and because of that, we didn't get to attack the last guy. Well, good experience gain, at least, for the squad. And then Conrad should be able to force a surrender here. Yep, there it is. And hey, there's still a level up, so wasn't all in vain. Alright, so lots of units to deal with in here. We've got, strong pikemen up front. Magic guarded by a lot of heavy infantry. Kind of a mixed group here with healing and magic and heavy infantry. Same thing there. Eesh, we got our work cut out for us in there, that's for sure. So I think Diana and Abigail are going to have to get in there and put the hurt on as many of these units as possible. You know what? I want Diana kind of over here, actually, now that I'm looking at this. Let's go up here. We'll hit this unit as hard as we can. Nice, good magic damage. Excellent kill up front there from Diana. Really good follow-up as well. Excellent work. Almost wiped them out. Not quite, but close.
My friends are counting on me.
Oh, and shoot, I didn't realize Abigail couldn't get all the way down. I was hoping someone could get down and hit close, but... what about Marion? No, Marion can't get down there either. Well, dang it, I didn't look at their movement before I committed to what I was doing. Well, shoot. Alright, we'll put Abigail in here. We're going to see if we can just force the surrender. It says mid. Alright, we'll just attack then. Just do a normal attack. Wipe them out. Excellent. There we go. And a class mastery up for our new unit in the back. That's good. Then Marion can move in to support them here. Might even be worth going down there, but I think probably right here is fine. See if anybody needs healing. Honestly, not really. I think it's probably good to just save it. So, maybe we should put Marion down this way, just to spread out a bit. And that does block off the enemy almost entirely, which is really good.
I await your command.
We'll park our archers here.
Break their resolve.
Lysander needs to get in there. You know what? We can even shuffle our position. There we go.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
And Stefan can grab the fort and just wait for backup. Meanwhile, down here, we've got this unit that needs to die, O10.
The time to act is now.
Oh, unfortunately, Craig can't quite get to Osterbach. That would have been nice to be able to capture
Stay
it.
strong, everyone.
Now our archers can get there, though. That might be good.
I'm just getting started.
Let's see if Sybil... Actually, maybe Cloudrender would be the better choice to try and kill this squad. Yeah, let's see if Cloudrender can do it. Go right here. Let's hit him as hard as we can and see what we do. Nice. Very, very good. Alright, and they healed the Siren in the back, which is fine, because we want to kill those up front units if possible. Oh, not quite, but very, very close. Excellent. Okay. Well, what we'll do then is we'll follow up with Sybil and just go for the kill that way. We should be able to get it without too much trouble, I think. Wow. That lightning mage, very cool. Perfect. Good level ups as well for the squad. Okay, excellent work. And then Jules can move down, and he can seize the town. That is going to provide some healing as well to the units that are moving through. Within 3 tiles of the town, which is great. Raskuja is going to move down as well. Alright, and now the question is, what do we do with Barnabas?
School is in session.
I'm thinking we just cruise on down and maybe try to assist. The other option is we grab Balcross here. But we could go for Tobias. Let me see, can Tobias get to that fort? He can. Let's kill Tobias. And this is going to be a charge, so we're going to do even more damage. Not that we needed it. I mean, these guys are just asking for it, so there we go. Executioner achieved. Don't know if putting us on the fort really does anything for us, so we'll do it anyway, just so that the enemy can't go there. Alright, I think that's it. So we'll end it there. I mean, we are making good progress. It's just I don't know if we're going to be able to do this in 10 turns, to be perfectly honest. We still got a pretty long way to go, unfortunately. Alright, so allies are putting in work. Nice kill there on that light infantry. I'm curious to see what'll happen when that Beatrix ends up in a fight here. I'm guessing she's just gonna wipe out everything she touches here. Yep, there it is. That's pretty scary. Okay, Marion's in a fight here. She's putting in good work, but fortunately, they have a healer as well, so a little bit outmatched. Good damage, though. Really good damage. Excellent work from Marion's squad. If I can get the leadership of her squad up just a little bit more and give us that ability to add in... Uh-oh, that lightning mage is going to hurt. But just give us that ability to add in a... Oh, man, that hurt. Another unit to this squad is what I was meaning to say. Would be super helpful. Oh, man, I hope that sentinel doesn't go down. Okay, good. We can't take any more attacks, so we're fine. Thankfully, now Diana's group can just put the hurt on this group. That dang healer, though. Maybe let's see if Diana can wipe him out with this attack. Yes, there we go. Big kills up front. Okay, the bowman shooting at Stefan, but he's in the fort, so he should be fine. Yeah, not a ton of damage. And he dished out a little bit, too. Good level up front. Ouch. Our allied cavalry just getting mauled again. Oh man, the enemy cavalry now coming in behind. Trying to sort of pincer them in a bit. You know, part of me is thinking maybe I should just avoid fighting Beatrix entirely because she is pretty darn powerful. You know, if I don't need to fight her, maybe that's the better option, is just try to go around her. That said, I don't really think there is a way around her now that I'm looking at it. You know, this might have been a situation where if I had my Dragon Rider in her own squad... Oh. That mage is some sort of demon! Men of Asanter, full retreat! How dare you? Did I order you to retreat? I am not bored with slaughtering you yet. Damn, we're on our own out here. If you want something done right... That enemy sorceress single-handedly decimated Asanter's most elite forces. Unless you've got something up your sleeve, Craig, I pray you find a way to avoid sending our troops anywhere near her. Noted. Let's see how this shakes out. Okay, so you know what? That's exactly what I was just kind of discussing, was this idea that I may need to just avoid her entirely. My god, she's got 538 health. Holy cow. Yeah, she's going to be extremely difficult to deal with. So we're going to want to avoid that as much as we possibly can, I think.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Sybil can move down and attack Mark for hopefully some pretty good damage, so let's do that. Just have to watch. What's her mobility like? Ooh, she can get in there pretty good, so we have to be careful.
I'm just getting started.
If we go there, are we going to get hit? No. Okay, we're fine.
Here comes Sybil.
Sybil's going to
Ready
go
or
here. Attack the cavalry. Nice. I like that big lightning attack. It's like a giant laser beam. Oh, shoot. I was hoping we'd get that kill on that up front cavalry. Not quite, though. Okay, now let's maybe get the finish with...
How can I help, my lord?
Well, I gotta be careful, too. We can't put our archers in any unnecessary risk.
I ain't got all
You know what?
day.
Barnabas could go back. Ooh, shoot, though. I was gonna say Barnabas could hit this archer, but that's gonna mean that we are in a not ideal position. You know what? Cloud Render can help us here, perhaps. Let's do that. Nice. Okay, and I think we're still out of range of Beatrix. And then
You
Barnabas
got a plan?
can cruise over and grab the fort for us there, which is excellent. Perfect. Okay, that worked out pretty well.
For
And
my
then
people.
Craig can
For my
head straight
homeland.
across the river, I think. Want to get him going. Rascuja can move this way. And I want to use
will
jewels
always
to
find a way.
capture the iron mine, but before I do that, I need to make sure that I clear the way for him a little bit.
The army is ready.
Alright, so Lysander can move in and go after the archers a bit, which would be helpful for us. Before I do that, though, let's get
Sayuna will
Narima
never
involved.
die.
There's going to be archer v archer. That might not be the best idea. Yeah, let's
Battle
let
formations.
Lysander handle it. This should be fine. They're in the open. They're not in the woods, so... Nice. Good damage up front. Yeah, excellent. Shoot, that one unit's still alive. Oh, perfect, and our crossbowman got an extra attack. Nice level up for everybody in the squad. Really, really good there. Klaus, you know what? Abigail can probably get the finish, but I do want someone to capture the mine this turn if
Time
possible.
to even the odds.
Narima can move up and do some archery to help us out. That might be a good idea. Just looking at which squad would be best to use it on. Probably this group here, I'm thinking. Klaus's group. So let's see if we can make that happen. Oops, not the right squad. We want to hit Klaus. If I can get the kill at least on the up front, maybe on that Siren too. Yes, there it is. That's what I needed to happen. Fantastic. Okay, that makes things a bit easier for me. Now, Abigail
to be
can move
brave.
off the mine and help out with Dylan and Kristoff, although we might not even need that because we've got Marione and Diana who can probably either finish or mostly finish that group.
My friends are counting on me.
You know what? Let's put Abigail here. Finish off Kristoff if we can. Nice. Excellent work. And then we really got to try and get the finish here, hopefully. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, this squad being eliminated now makes things a lot easier because what I can do, I can
Bet
have
you didn't see
Stefan
this
grab
one
the
coming.
gold mine. And then I can have
Where am I
Diana
needed?
probably just... You know, Diana should probably get the kill on Dylan. So let's do that. Very nice. And then we can kill the mage, hopefully. Yep. Oh, shoot. We didn't get the final finish, though. That's unfortunate. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit annoying. What I wanted to do is use... I was hoping this squad would be gone, and then Marione could just bypass it, but what we can do then instead is maybe we can force a surrender. Perfect. Ooh, obsidian plate armor. We'll have to check out how good that is next turn here. Or when we have a chance to equip
Stay
items
strong,
in the
everyone.
next, you know, equipment gathering phase. All right, we'll seize the mine. So I don't think this guy can get past us. All right, now these units just have to move basically as much as they can. Can do a quick heal as well. Very good. Conrad getting a little bit worse for wear as well, so just need to be cognizant of that. I think we're good. Oh man, I am nervous about Beatrix though. I do not want to face her if I can avoid it. Okay, good. At least she came out that way. We can probably run away from her. At least I'm hoping we can. Nice. Good damage from Sybil up front there. Oh, no. Sybil lost a unit. All right, we're going to have to get Sybil over to the temple if we can. Try to revive that unit if possible. Thankfully, she's not that far away. So it shouldn't be too outrageous to do it. Now, you know, if I was going to attack the mage, I mean, I have the cavalry. I don't know. Be a risky play. Ouch. Yeah, Sybil's really taking some punishment. Alright, thankfully we didn't take too much from that horse bowman attack. Good healing there in Craig's group. Another one here. At least we're getting some good experience out of this. Hey, and a nice level up for our new mercenary in the back. Okay, Dragon Rider getting hit. Pretty nasty cavalry attack there. Pretty good damage, though. Fortunately, they're going to get a good heal out of their unit in the back. Oh, nice. Excellent work. Okay, so now we need to kill Otto, so let's get Craig in there. Again, it's turn 5. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there in time. We're going to try, but I have no idea if we're going to be able to do it.
Paladin never surrenders.
Shoot, and Diana can't make it.
Now.
Yeah, we're going to have to hit with Craig here. Do as much damage as we can. Hopefully get the kill. Nice. Okay, we got that kill up front at least. All right, really nice work. Would have been nice to kill the whole squad, but at least we whittled them down really good.
Time to end this.
Let's see, can we hop on this hill and then hit them? Yeah, we can. Let's see if we can finish them off here. I don't know if Jules is going to do enough because they're in the... Yeah, I was going to say he's in the fort, so I didn't anticipate that actually working. Or doing enough to get the kill, I mean.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Yeah, Raskuja can do a bit of healing at least, so let's heal Craig's unit. And then
be with us.
Diana can move down this way. And she can shuffle positions with Raskuja. Meanwhile,
I love this part.
Stefan can head over and start opening up gold chests. That's going to be his job.
What's our next tactic?
Donar, guide my
Narima can go straight down here. Marion's going to head over and grab the temple quick. We got to get Sybil back there to get her her unit
Awaiting
revived.
your orders.
Lysander's heading down this way.
I can do this.
Abigail's going to grab the horse resource point there. Slayer Alphonse is moving up. We don't need a self-heal. And then Conrad's moving up as well. All right, now this is where things get really dicey. So we probably just want to retreat, I'm thinking, because really Beatrix is so dangerous. I mean, we have some really powerful units that could probably face her, but I just don't think that's a good idea.
For sure.
So we'll send Sybil up this way. She can just retreat, do a quick self-heal. Now all we have is Cloud Render and Barnabas left, so let's just head back and see what happens if we retreat.
School is in session.
Put Barnabas here. I think we're out of range. Yeah, we are, thank goodness. So I think that's it. I don't know if they're going to go capture my allies' fort or what's going to happen. Oh, man. Good kill there for Craig's group. Thankfully, that's going to clear the way a little bit for us. So now at least Craig can move on through. Oh, man. Sybil getting hit again here. Not ideal. Oh, another unit died up front. Yikes. Man, Sybil's squad is in big danger right now. Can anybody else get to her? No, thankfully no, but that's pretty scary. It'd be devastating to lose Sybil. Man, a Jules group just took a absolute beating, too. Might have to get them back to the temple as well. Especially if those horse archers decide to hit us. Okay, really nice kill there. That's great. Cleans things up a bit for us. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried Jules was going to start losing some of his units there. Oh, nice. Maybe we'll get some kills. Alright, there's one at least. That's pretty good. Oh, man. They're getting a charge out of this. Ooh. Alright, we're alright. It's a good retaliation here as well. Alright, really nice work. Nice clean kill. Oh boy, this is where we might lose a unit. Dang it. Okay. We gotta get Jules back. 5 that unit. Back to the temple. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I think we're alright though. I was worried about it because that was a charge that was coming at us. This is one of those units we actually do need to kill. I am pretty scared that we are going to actually have to fight this Beatrix. Alright, so Sybil needs to get the heck out of there. What's her range? I think Sybil is probably blocking her movement currently, so... Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should attack her or what, but... Definitely don't want to, but I think we might have to. Okay, so Craig is still in kind of a garbage spot. He's got to deal with this Barrett up front here, so let's just attack. Oh, hang on now. What's his movement look like? We have to get around Sadek here to be able to get in and maybe fight Beatrix. So let's just leave Craig out of that situation.
I must stay strong.
All right, so we will attack this group. Hopefully just wipe them out entirely. All right, good. And we should get the finish next turn here, I think. Oh, are you freaking serious? Oh, thank goodness. We got the free action. Yeah, we needed that. All right, so now...
Repent before
yes,
the
this is what we needed. Diana can get in there. We basically just need to start heading up to the objective because we're trying to do this in 3 turns, right? Or in 10 turns, I mean. So we're going to put that. Abigail can go here and start fighting this group. Maybe we can even force a surrender. No chance. Yeah, there's too many of their units left, so we'll just use Abigail to finish them off. Okay, really nice. Jules, like I said, I need to get him back.
Telling me who
You know, Raskuja might be able to take on this cavalry squad. A little nervous about it, but I think we'll be fine. It's going to be an ambush as well, because it's nighttime. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, we'll be good then. Perfect. Right, because he's Barak Tor, presumably he's like a cat that can see in the dark, so since it's nighttime, we get that benefit. Man, Raskuja's squad is actually pretty solid.
Break their resolve.
Okay. There's like no good way to do this.
Master Sergeant, awaiting
All right,
orders.
well, do I try it? Do I go after Beatrix with Barnabas's group? I think it's a bad idea, but... Oh, man, I'm going to regret this. All right, let's try it. Oh, I don't even want to watch. Yep, there's that. Okay. Holy shoot, does she hit hard. Well, we made a massive mistake, and now we're probably going to lose Barnabas's group. Oh, that's awful.
I'm just getting started.
All right, so Sybil needs to get back to the temple. Marion's just going to head over here. You know what? We might even need to use Marion as a guard. Well, we'll put Marion here. Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, you know what? It's too bad. We can't... I want Marion to be where Sybil is, but I can't get her there. So here's what we'll do. We'll go like this. We'll do this battle and hopefully get a good heal on our unit at least. I should have known that that unit's skill was going to be way too high and would just dodge those attacks. Yeah, we lost 2 of our pretty solid units in that squad, which is not what we wanted. We'll go like this, because if we have to lose a unit, Cloud Render is better to lose than Barnabas. Make sure Barnabas is at least healed up. Holy cow, I can't believe how strong that Beatrix is. I mean, I should have known, you know, they even warned me not to fight her, but didn't think I really had a choice given my situation with where my units are. Okay. Now, the thing would be nice would be to get Barnabas around to this temple, but I don't know if we're going to have time to do it. I mean, we're going to try. We'll see. Ooh, Jules needs some healing, yeah. We got to get Jules over to the temple as well. Go right here. You know what? We can even shuffle with Sybil. There we go.
I await
And Narima's going to follow this way to try to provide some assistance out here. We'll shift places with Abigail, give her a little advantage.
The army is ready.
Lysander can move in as well. And then Conrad can move up. Go right here. All right, now, time to open some chests. Nice, Apple of Agility and Imposing. I'll take both. I think that's it. Man, I regret using Barnabas offensively so much. Oh, man, yeah. And Marion's basically my sacrificial lamb here. Oh, thank goodness. At least Marion survived. Yeah, okay, so basically she's... Oh, man, she got a free action. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Man, we almost need like a throwaway unit that we could, you know, have fight. I mean, if we have to sacrifice Beatrix, I guess we will. Or, sorry, Marion, we will, but that's not ideal. Thankfully, Barnabas is still in action. Just sucks losing 2 of his squad like that. And, of course, now the other problem is Beatrix. Oh, no. Oh, man. I was going to say Beatrix is cutting us off from the temple. Marion's squad is about to die now. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Again, I should have listened to that advice, but I was thinking, well... Sigh. What a bore, these temple types. But I do think I've seen enough of them to the... I've sent enough of them to the void for today. Have fun playing war, darlings. Nap time for Beatrix. Well, thank goodness she decided to leave, because otherwise we would have lost our units. If we don't see her again, it'll be too soon. Okay, we might be able to salvage this now. Boy, it's almost like the game knew I was right at that spot where it's like I'm losing my troops and I'm not going to be able to get them back. All right, so Abbas can just get wiped out by Sybil here, I think. Perfect. Okay. And then we need to get Barnabas over to revive his troops. We'll drop a heal on his units as well, just to keep them as healthy as we can.
Stay strong,
Jules is going to revive his unit. Alright, good there. And then Marion also needs to revive a unit, so we'll move here and we'll shuffle So I think we'll be fine in terms of keeping all our units alive. All right, now the problem is we got to get in there, and we only got 3 turns to do it, so this is going to be tough.
Brave.
Abigail's going to have to get in here and fight. My problem is I don't think we're going to be strong enough to wipe this unit out in one go. We can certainly try. We might have better luck with Diana just doing that up front. Yeah, let's try with her, because she's got the probably better attack power with her hammer swing attack. Nice, good damage. Really, really good work. I still don't think we're going to wipe the whole squad out, sadly. No, because that unit up front's tanky. I mean, heck, we tried, though.
Sayuna will
Oh,
never
look at
die.
this. Okay, Narima can get in there. The only problem is these archers are going to tear Narima apart in the open like that. You know what? Okay,
Battle
Lysander.
formations.
Oh, but he can't quite get in far enough. Dang it.
Time to even the odds.
You know, Narima's probably close enough we could get her back to the temple if we absolutely had to. I don't know if Abigail can
My
even...
friends are counting on me.
I don't know if she can even step there. And is that even worth it? You know what? This unit's probably going to just attack Diana and get killed anyway, so I don't think it's worth me trying to risk it. We can even do a heal if we needed, but no one really needs the heal. I mean, I guess we can heal the priestess for a little bit, just for what it's worth. And
What's our
then
next tactic?
Lysander's going to sit back here.
Swift as wind.
Raskuja can
Strike
grab
like
the
fire.
fort.
Donar, guide my attack.
Actually, you know what? I probably should have put my
I
archers there.
await
You know what?
your
Let's do that.
command.
Shuffle them.
The battle lies before me.
Want to put Craig in there as much as we can. We'll even shuffle with Lysander. Slayer Alphonse, his squad is pretty decent. Again, we can shuffle there. Conrad, not the best unit, but definitely not a bad unit. Let's just check our objectives here. I just want to see our mission info. Alright, so there's 3 more squads that we have to neutralize that are targets, and then the objective to capture, I think it's just the enemy base is the only one left, so we are
Oh,
actually
sorry.
doing pretty
Did you
well
need
in that
something?
regard. Alright, I think that's it. I just don't know if we can make it in and kill the enemy leader in time. We're going to try. I don't know if we're going to get lucky and be able to do it. Alright, so Diana hopefully can tank this damage. Yeah, no problem there. Thankfully, that healing really coming in handy. Okay, we're going to take some more arrows here. Yeah, Diana again. Boy, putting the archer squad with that pikeman up front is actually not a terrible idea. Provides them at least a little bit of melee coverage. Ouch. Alright, so now Diana should be able to just wipe this squad out. Yep. Nice, that free action killing that siren. That was great. Okay, that cleans that up. Now, the next question is, how
A
far in
paladin
there?
never
Oh,
surrenders.
excellent. Diana. Okay, I was worried about time. Oh, shoot, I didn't realize they have riflemen in there. They have gunners. Oh, boy. Okay,
It's
we're
time
going to have to be
act
careful in
now.
how we approach this, now that I'm seeing that.
I
Can
must
Abigail...
not fail.
Oh, man, we can't get in there to hit the walls. And again, this is where having that ability to attack up the walls would actually be very helpful. Because we're going to just take
Awaiting
all
your
this
orders.
damage, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. We also have to get over there and hit Jasper, so...
Donar be with us.
Yeah, those riflemen are scary. I'm worried about Diana's group. Also worried about Craig's group. I
Ready.
think Craig is probably the best unit to try this fight. So let's put Craig right there. We'll wait.
Repent.
Diana
before
can
the
head over and
righteous.
deal with this unit. She's good. She doesn't need any healing, so we'll wait there.
I must be
Abigail
brave.
can try and deal with these archers.
Break their resolve.
Lysander as well can move in. I don't think it's worth him attacking, to be honest.
The army is ready.
So let's put him here. Oh, and look at the way this castle is set up. I can't even get my archers in there really well to be able to assist. Yikes.
Sayuna will never die.
Alright, we will put their units in here as well, just to help out. I don't think putting Raskuja in there any further is going to make much difference, so... we'll wait there, and then Narima's probably better to be up on the walls, so let's do that. We could do archer to archer, but I am hesitant. Don't want to risk Narima losing that unit that's there. Maybe I should have dropped a heal, actually. That would have probably been smart. Can our cavalry make it over? No. Oh, wait, and I need to revive units. That's right, I almost forgot. Okay, we got to revive our sentinel up front there. Okay, that's going to do it. Jules is back in action, so we can get him going. And Sybil is good to go.
Bet you didn't
Stefan
see this
as
one
well.
coming.
I don't think there's really anything else for these units to do at the moment. There's nothing else to open, nothing else to clear. So then we just got to get
School
Barnabas
is in
over here.
session.
And drop a heal at least on Marion's. Not that it really matters, but we'll wait there. I think that's it. So we'll leave
Donar,
Narima where she
guide
is.
my attack.
And then we'll end it. Boy, I'm not looking forward to taking all those rifle blasts, though. Whichever unit we go in there is probably going to lose some units. Uh-oh, that medic might die. Ooh. Okay, she healed herself. That's fine. But yeah, whatever unit we send in is going to be in big trouble. These riflemen are going to just... You know, maybe Diana's the better unit to send in. Diana does have those healers in the back, but... Alright, so it's turn 9. We do have to finish off Jasper. And we have to finish these... Well, we don't have to finish the archers, but it would certainly be a good idea, I think.
I await your command.
Oh man, I am so afraid of putting Craig up there. Just because these gunners in the back are gonna just mince us. And they've got all this heavy infantry up front, or else I would consider using Raskuja, but...
Battle formations.
Yeah, Lysander's in no condition to fight that battle either. Abigail, I think, would get shredded as well. I may just have to use Craig and just hope for the best, honestly.
For my
I'm
people,
so
my
nervous
homeland.
about losing units. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it. Oh, I almost can't watch. Oh, good. At least we got rid of one of the gunners. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was thinking that was going to be a lot worse. Yeah, that's not bad at all. We can certainly handle it. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I feel a lot better about it now. Now, the only thing that sucks is it would have been nice to have Narima in there.
Sayuna will
Oh, and
never
Narima
die.
can get in there. That's great. Yep, and then we might be able to kill that spearman up front. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that did more harm than good, probably, because now the spearman's a little healthier. But at least those gunners are in worse shape, so that's good. All right,
Where am I
Diana's going to try and finish this guy off, or at least put some hurt on him here. Nice kill. Man, that apprentice getting that kill on the gunner really helped out, though. It made a big difference. Really nice work from Diana there. Should just be a cleanup next turn. Nice, and the apprentice getting a good kill there as well. You know what? Lysander can probably help with the archers. Slayer Alphonse can do some work. And you know what? We
My
have
friends
Abigail,
are
so let's put
counting on me.
Abigail up there. See what she can do. Alright, nice. Next turn, they should all be toast. Not all. We won't kill all of them, but a lot of them are going to probably get killed. There's one. Nice. Two. Okay, just one left. That's fine. And we almost finished them.
Awaiting your
You
orders.
know what? Lysander can help with Jasper, maybe. Not that we needed the help, but hey, there's a little more damage and some more experience, I guess. We can do a heal on Narima. You know what? Let's heal Narima's unit just because that unit's a bit vulnerable to an archer attack.
Raskuja is to be
Yeah,
ready.
Raskuja can't get in there. Conrad can't get in there, so I think we
Here
just
comes
hang back
Sybil,
at this
ready
stage.
or not.
Use Sybil to just drop a quick heal for what it's worth. We'll send our Dragon Rider in, though, just to get in there. Now, the big thing we got to do, though, is get Marion out of the way. She can drop a heal as well onto Jules' group. Let's heal this guy. And then
How can I
Jules
help,
can
my
cruise
lord?
in there. Not that, again, we're going to be using him, but... And then
Master
Barnabas
Sergeant awaiting
can
orders.
do his revives. Perfect, okay. At least now we're in good shape. None of our units are lost in that way. Conrad's going to just, I guess, move up as well. Sure, why not? And who's left that hasn't moved? Oh, we have Stefan
I
down here.
love this part.
Alright, we'll just send him in. Oh, we got somebody else still. Let's see. Who am I forgetting about? Somebody. Oh, Raskuja, of course.
Telling me who to kill.
We'll put Raskuja right in here.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Alright. So let's see if we can wrap this up. Our ally doesn't have any units left. Now, I suspect we are probably going to take an attack. Yep, here it is. A little bit of bow damage, but our medic is just going to heal that up. No real worries there. Okay, now this is the one that's a little more worrying. Hopefully our medic doesn't die. Okay, we're fine. Good heal. Now, Craig is probably going to get attacked. Man is getting hit. There we go. Alright, that unit's dealt with. Now it's just the enemy at the base. Now, here's what I'm nervous about. Oh, and I didn't see how damaged our unit up front was there. Oh, thank goodness. We at least got that healing on him. Oh, great. Okay, and the gunners are getting dealt with. Boy, we got super lucky. I would have tried to get healing into Craig. I completely missed that. Boy, oh boy. We got lucky there that didn't go worse than it could have. Alright, so let's just make sure that we're in good shape here. I think everybody's got their units. Yeah, Barnabas is good. Marion is good. Stefan's fine. Sybil's good. Jules. I mean, these units are too far away to even get back there now, so...
I can do this.
It'd be nice to eliminate everything before we end the battle, but that may not be possible. We'll move Abigail in, and we'll go for Tristan here. See if we can get a lucky... Nice, there's a critical now. You know what? We might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. It's going to depend on if the dragon gets a kill here. Oh, shoot. No such luck. Very close, though. Oh, nice. Free action. Perfect. All right, there's that kill. Really good level ups for the squad there. And now we should be able to use Jules to finish off Gregory. Actually, you know what? Let's use Stefan to finish off Gregory. Be good for Stefan to get a little more experience, especially for his one bowman. Nice. And he got the class mastery up. That's what we needed. Excellent. Okay, now let's see if we can just finish this off. So, Craig can attack the gunman, but Narima can also do it. Let's use Narima. See if we can just get the bow finish here. Perfect. Really nice work for her group there. Good experience gain. And then, you know, Slayer Alphonse could benefit from some extra loyalty, so I wouldn't mind maybe him capturing this. Alright, chapter complete. Let's see. I think we did everything we needed to. Yeah, there it is. We got it done in 10 turns. Barely, but we got it done. Oh, that's perfect. So another S rank. Very happy with that. I'm not going to complain. Oh, and perfect. Okay, so that brings us to the end of Chapter 11. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.